Hello big adventurers and welcome to one of our last vlogs from Lanzarote Island, and today we're going to be exploring the Timanfaya Volcanic National Park. So let's get into the vlog. Alright, so here we are about 1 kilometer from the main road after we crossed the lava fields. And now we are going through this path that goes actually through this interesting lava tunnel, which is definitely very unique. About 100 meters of going through this open lava tunnel, you get to this bridge, and after that there is a little cave which you can actually crawl through and get out on the other side. To be sure, we just went around and went from the other side, but you can also go from this side. I'm entering this cave from the other side, and as you can see, it's pretty narrow, and on the bottom you have these sharp rocks, but the cave itself is pretty short, so it's not too bad. Right, and in a few hundred more meters you have another cave, and this one is pretty short, but it's much bigger. You can definitely stand up here. And once you get to the end, you have all these things laying on the floor, which is probably used for some kind of meditation or ritual. And also the walls of these caves look like some melted chocolate. And over here we started going up the hill towards this volcano, where you have a view of the crater down below, and according to our maps it's possible to do a loop here. And here we're at the entrance of another cave, which was a little bit more up the hill, but once we got more lower into the cave, I noticed that there is quite a big drop, about 2 meters. Even if I managed to get down somehow, to get out to the other side there was even a higher cliff, which would be pretty gnarly to climb. Right, and as we are moving higher towards the top of Caldera, we see more interesting lava formations, and some of them are even intact together, as if they was erupted today. Where are you now? Right, and over here we made it pretty much to the top of the volcano, with the crater down underneath us, where the eruption took place in 1700s. And even though this is a total wasteland, nothing growing here, it's a totally destroyed land, still pretty fascinating how nature can show its force in this way and pretty much destroy everything around.
You were the shadow to my light. Did you feel us? Another star, you fade away. Afraid our aim is out of sight. Wanna see us alive. Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you?
As you're walking back down to make a loop, we are finding these interesting lava rocks that are still intact together as when they erupted in 1700.
You were the shadow to my light. Did you feel us? Another star, you fade away. Afraid our aim is out of sight. Wanna see us alive. Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? Was it all in my fantasy? Where are you now? Were you only imaginary? Where are you now? Under the sea, under the sea. Where are you now? Another dream. The monsters running wild inside of me. I'm faded. I'm faded. So lost. I'm faded. I'm faded. So lost. I'm faded.
Then over here we descended back down to these black gravel fields, which is pretty much the ash from the volcanoes when it erupted, and they're very easy to walk through, unlike the lava fields, otherwise known as Malpais. In few hundred meters we got to the point where the lava field on the left meets the gravel field on the right. So here you can clearly compare which one is much easier to walk through, and the lava fields are very sharp and uneven. If you walk through them for a longer time, they destroy your shoes pretty quickly. Alright, and over here we move to another attraction, which are these holes, which are about 1 kilometer from the main road. And some of them seem pretty deep and really hard to get down to. You will definitely need some rope. But there was also one where it was easy to get down, and it was only going for about 2 meters. But it didn't continue anywhere, it was simply just a hole. more time before darkness, we decided to go to this village on the coastline, which is called Caserio de Tenezar. And here you have this walk along the coastline, which is also included in the national park, because you have these lava fields pretty much going out into the sea, which creates this amazing scenery. Hiking path goes along the coast for about 20 kilometers until the village El Golfo. So if you want to make it, it will take you all day and you would need to have someone on the other side. Alright adventurers, that's it for today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed the Timanfaya National Park exploration with all the volcanoes, caves and scenery. Stay tuned for more adventures from Lanzarote, and as always, stay healthy
and stay adventurous.